You fell at the feet of police to give permission. That's higher bravery. It takes greater courage to bow down than to fight. Maharaj showed that humility is the best form of bravery. Dear Guru Maharaj, your life teaches us that bravery is not loud or aggressive. It's quiet, steady, and rooted in surrender. Whether facing danger, building a dam from nothing, or bowing in humility, your courage always flows from deep love for Srila Prabhupada and for Shri Shri Radha Madhav. Srila Gurudev Vyasa Puja celebration ki jai.
Thank you. I would request devotees to do their pranam mantras here, and Tarani is going to help time it. Bipin Prabhu, do you want to come next?
Om Jnana Trimidandasya Jnana Jana Salakaya Chaksuranitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guru Namah. When life is lost in darkness, we long for light, and that light is the Guru. Without a Guru, life is like a bird. Without wings, no matter how much it wishes to fly, it can never rise. But when the Guru is present in one's life, everything gains meaning, direction and purpose. My Gurudev, in moments when I feel physical pain, weakness or helplessness, I simply remember you, I look towards you in my heart, and I find strength again. Your presence alone becomes my motivation. There is no one in this world as merciful, as compassionate, and as selfless as you. I consider myself truly blessed and fortunate to have you as my Guru. On this sacred day of your appearance, I offer my heartfelt gratitude and prayers. May I always remain at your lotus feet. May I walk in your footsteps. And may I one day become capable of serving and preaching just as you do. All glories to my beloved Guru Dev. His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Guru Maharaj ki. Thank you.
I think we are going to have some cultural program after this, but in the meantime, Prabhu, we are ready, or we have some time?
Yeah, we need to
make some space here. So what do we want? Devotees to move this side?
Yes.
So in the middle, if we can make some space where devotees can come and do some performance. In the meantime, what I'll do is I'll read out a pastime of Guru Maharaj. This is back in 2008, just at the time when Guru Maharaj got the stroke, by Kala Sudha Mataji from Houston. On Wednesday evening, 22nd October 2008, we were performing our regular DT service at our local ISKCON temple in Houston. My Prabhu and me were dressing the deities of Sri Radha Neelamadhav. I heard our cell phone ringing couple of times, but I did not want to interrupt our service, so I did not pick it up. However, when it rang again, I felt that it must be an emergency. So I got out of the altar and saw missed calls from my god brother in Atlanta, His Grace Lakshman Ram Prabhu. When I called him back, he gave me the most shocking news about Srila Jaypataka Swami Guru Maharaj. He said that Guru Maharaj has fallen unconscious in Mumbai. He was not very sure of the cause of this, but everyone was worried. After that, I was not able to focus my mind properly on my service, so I started praying helplessly to the deities while completing my service. Later, I called Mayapur to get some updates. Even there, they did not have a clear picture as to what was the cause of Guru Maharaj's unconsciousness. We were just told to pray. When we came back that night, we chanted special prayers to Lord Narasimhadev for Guru Maharaj's protection. We offered 108 tulsi leaves to Lord Narasimhadev, chanting 108 names of Lord Narasimhadev. We spent the night in constant anxiety and prayers. Suddenly, I found myself in front of a door. When I opened the door, I saw Guru Maharaj lying down on the bed. I entered the room and stood by Guru Maharaj's bedside. He had tubes all over him. It was intolerable to see Guru Maharaj in that situation. I started crying very profusely. All of a sudden, the door to the room flung open, and there stood Lord Ugrastu Narsimhadev of Mayapur in his all glory. As he walked inside, I came forward and fell in prostrated obeisances in front of Lord Narsimhadev. He picked me up and embraced me with all his 8 hands. Very lovingly, the Lord spoke. Why are you so worried? To relieve you of your worries, I have come here personally. To show you that I am personally taking care, I have come here. Come, let me show you. Lord Narsimhadev took me by my hand towards Guru Maharaj's bedside. Then, with his little finger of his left hand, he extended his hands on the back of Guru Maharaj's head. Gently with his nails of his little finger, he started caressing the back of Guru Maharaj's head in the area above the neck. The Lord continued, see, I am personally taking care, so do not worry. I felt assured and peaceful. All my anxiety dissipated. I knew that this whole situation was directly in Lord Narsimhadev's lotus hands. I suddenly woke up and realized that it was all a dream. But I felt very relieved. I could still feel the warmth of Lord Narsimhadev's divine embrace. This was a very powerful experience which deepened my attachment to Lord Narsimhadev. Later, when I shared this experience with His Grace Pankajangri Prabhu, who actually was the Pujari who looks after Lord Narsimhadev and takes care of him in Mayapur, he insisted that I write this experience and send it to him. Shri Ugrastanu Narsimhadev Bhagwan ki Jai, Kalasudha Devi Dasi, Houston, Texas. Thank you, everyone. We ready? We're ready for the dance performance. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण प्रसाद बोधले श्रीमती जयपताका स्वामी नामिने नमः आचार्य पदाय नित्याकृतप्रदानि गौरगदा दामोदय नगर ग्रामधरणे नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण प्रसाद बोधले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारणे जय श्री कृष्ण प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण dear devotees, Hare Krishna, God brothers and God sisters. Happy Vyasa Puja to all of you. In front of Shri Radha Gopinath and in front of our lovable dearest Guru Maharaj, we have got another opportunity to perform a Bharatanatyam dance segment by students of our school, Natva School of Arts and Dance. They are going to perform Pushpanjali. We are all going to do Pushpanjali in a little while, but this is a Pushpanjali through dance. So it's Bharatanatyam performance where the kids learn to offer, actually you all know, Pushpa Anjali is offering with flowers. So they'll be doing an offering with flowers through dancing. And they're going to offer this to our lovable dearest Guru Maharaj on his Vyasa Puja, performed by Shomali and Revati. Both the kids are disciples or the daughters of, she is daughter of Radhikesh Prabhu, who is a disciple of Guru Maharaj, and she is daughter of Manoharini Mataji and Dheeragaura Prabhu. So please give them a round of applause and please pray for them that they need to come up really beautifully, nicely. With this, I would like to also pray Guru Maharaj that Shomali, who started dancing with me when she was little, teeny tiny, 5 years, 4 and a half, 5 years old. Now she has grown up as an assistant teacher in our school.
and she is taking classes for teeny tiny small kids. So please bless her that she continues the journey and serve the Lord with the form of dancing. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol.
मैं ये ले लेती हूँ हाथ में. Song, then Hannah, then us. Where's our girls? Everybody ready? Hey, Karan.
There's a three-letter word most teenagers know what to say. History days, math.
Thank you so much. Wonderful performance by the little girls. We have a song now by Ashmi and Arni, who are Sadevanand Prabhu and Krishna Karshini Mataji's daughters. They are going to sing a song for Gurudev, Jahara Prashade, as an offering from their end.
Namayam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Jaypataka Swaminiti Namine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitaya Kripa Padayane Gaurkatha Dhamadaya Nagara Gramatayane. Jahara Prashade, written by Anuttama Raghunath Das, a disciple of His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Guru Maharaj.
যাহার প্রসাদে পুষ্ট হইল শীর্ণ ভক্তি লইতিকা জনমে জনমে মোর গুরুদেব রহে যেন শিল জয় পতাকা যাহার প্রসাদে পুষ্ট হয়ে শীর্ণ ভক্তি রতিকা জনমে জনমে মোর গুরুদেব রাহে যাহার প্রসাদে পুষ্ট হইল শীর্ণ ভক্তি লতিকা জনমে জনমে মোর গুরুদেব রহে যেন শ্রীল জয় পতাকা পুষ্ট হইল শীর্ণ ভক্তি লতিকা জনমে জনমে মোর গুরুদেব রায় যেন শ্রীল জয় শ্রীল প্রভু পায় তব প্রণধান তুমি তার কৃপা মৈতিকা হৃদয় আকাশে প্রেমের বাতাস সদার শ্রীল জয় পতাকা শ্রীল প্রভু পায় তব প্রণধান তার কৃপা মৈতিকা হৃদয় আকাশে প্রেমের পরম দয়াল গুরু মহারাজ পতিত পাবন হেতু কতই না কষ্ট সহন করিলে শীতল তাপে ছয় ঋতু পরম দয়াল গুরু মহারাজ পতিত পাবন হেতু কতই না কষ্ট সহন করিলে তাপে ছয় ঋতু যাহার প্রসাদে পুষ্ট হইল শীর্ণ ভক্তি লতিকা জনমে জনমে মোর গুরুদেব রায় যেন শ্রীল জয় যাহার প্রসাদে পুষ্ট হইল শীর্ণ ভক্তি লতিকা জনমে জনমে মোর গুরুদেব যেন শ্রীল জয় ধৈনি ধৈরি দ্রিবিদ মাম নাই অনাজির অবতার শিবির মত পান করেছ জীবের পাতক গরল ভার ধৈনি ধৈরি দ্রিবিদ মাম নাই অনাজির অবতার শিবির মত পান করেছ জীবের পাতক গৌরাঙ্গ বলিয়া দুবাহু তুলিয়া হুহুঙ্কার দিলে তুমি তব হুহুঙ্কারে ভব ভয়ে যায় তোমার চরণে নমি গৌরাঙ্গ বলিয়া দুবাহু তুলিয়া হুহুঙ্কার দিলে তুমি তব হুহুঙ্কারে ভব ভয়ে যায় তোমার চরণে নমি যাহার প্রসাদে পুষ্ট হয়ে শীর্ণ ভক্তি লতিকা জনমে জনমে মোর গুরুদেব রায় যেন শ্রীল জয় পতাকা যাহার প্রসাদে পুষ্ট হয়ে শীর্ণ ভক্তি লতিকা জনমে জনমে মোর গুরুদেব রায় পাবননি দেশিকা ভয়ালি জগৎ দুঃখ ক্লেশে ভরা নাশ কুবহি মৃত্যুর ধারা অমৃতের খোঁজ এনে দিলে না তোমার পাবননি ভূভারতী যত পাপী তাপে ছিল তব কৃপাতে উদ্ধারিল চকিত অধম পার্থ মাগে তোমার চরণ রেণুকা ভূভারতী যত পাপী তাপে ছিল তব কৃপায় উদ্ধারিল চকিত অধম পার্থ মাগে তোমার চরণ রে হৃদয় আকাশ প্রেমের বাতাস সাধার শিল জয় পতাকা নয় আকাশ প্রেমের বাতাস সদার শ্রীল জয় পতাকা যাহার প্রসাদে পুষ্ট হইল শীর্ণ ভক্তি লুতিকা জনমে জনমে মোর গুরুদেব রাহে যেন শ্রীল জয় পতাকা হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Thank you. Wonderful offering by you people. Thank you so much. Now we have a drama coming up by devotees for the pleasure of Guru Maharaj. Drama wale log. नहीं इनको ये नहीं चाहिए एकदम माइक में हैंड हाँ नहीं हाथ में माइक लेंगे हाथ में माइक लेंगे और
People gonna go behind.
हम प्रभु ओह राजन प्रभु देखो माता जी कम Hare Krishna. While they are setting up, I'll probably take the chance to talk about another pastime of Guru Maharaj. So this is a disciple of Guru Maharaj, now initiated, who shared her first meeting and experience with Guru Maharaj. This was back in 2012, December. There was a lot of planning happening for Guru Maharaj's visit to Sydney. This Mataji was very new to ISKCON, less than a year, and was struggling to chant her 16 rounds. She had a dream that she is taking initiation from Guru Maharaj. So next day, she got her added to the aspiring disciples list. In January 2013, the memorable day arrived when Guru Maharaj was coming to Sydney, and this Mataji was very scared, thinking that what if she does not feel the connection with Guru Maharaj after seeing him, as she had never seen him before or heard him. She just decided to aspire from him based on a dream she had. She nervously went to the airport along with all the other disciples to receive Guru Maharaj at the airport. As soon as Guru Maharaj came out of the flight on his wheelchair, she saw His Holiness and tears started rolling down her eyes. Guru Maharaj was taken to the car and all the disciples and well-wishers followed behind him. This Mataji was standing in one corner with more than 50 devotees at the airport gate. Guru Maharaj noticed her and called her while sitting in the car and spoke to her and her husband for good 5 minutes, asking about who they are, how are they, and how they feel about ISKCON and joining the aspiring list. That was the best day of her life. She said, "We with our limited material thinking think that we are the ones who choose our Guru, but in reality it's the Guru who chooses us." And Guru Maharaj proved this by giving his special mercy on the very first day. Then after 2 months, this Mataji traveled back to India and had the desire to just have Guru Maharaj's darshan. So she contacted Mahavara Prabhu, Guru Maharaj's personal servant, and mentioned about her spiritual desire of just seeing Guru Maharaj once. He said that while she was in Kolkata, Guru Maharaj was coming from another city via air and will straight leave from the airport to Mayapur via road trip. She can come and have his darshan from distance at the airport. Mataji was very excited. She went to the airport on that day and was standing at the airport to see Guru Maharaj along with hundreds of devotees there. It was very crowded and she was far behind. Guru Maharaj came out of the airport and she got to see him from far distance and was very, very contented, happy and blissful. Suddenly, she heard her name being called out. Ex-Mataji from Sydney, by a devotee. She went forward and the devotee said that Guru Maharaj is calling you. Yeah, Guru Maharaj called her and she went forward. She could not believe it and followed the devotee to the car in which Guru Maharaj was sitting to leave for Mayapur. Guru Maharaj was so merciful that he spent good 20 minutes speaking to her, asking her about her well-being, her spiritual life and challenges. She mentioned that after she met Guru Maharaj in January for the first time, she was able to finish her 16 rounds after that, whereas she was struggling to complete them previously. This is Guru Kripa, which flows unlimitedly. This is how Guru Maharaj is so merciful, welcoming new people with open arms, motivating them to follow the path of bhakti, personally looking after them despite of being in such a challenging situation. Hari Bol. I think the team is ready now. Okay. Who's starting, Prabhu? Okay. I would request the devotees to come to perform the drama. Oh, they don't need the mic.
Thakura's life is a testament to unwavering devotion and the universal nature of
There's flags there. Flags. Each one of you hold one. When you give the flag. Riyan? Yeah. Hare Krishna. I think there's some technical difficulty, so we have another song which we'll do now and then get back to the drama. Kids who are singing the song for Guru Maharaj's pleasure, can we all come here? Come, quick. Tarni, get the flags. Hold the flags. Come this side. No, you come in this side. Okay. Viyan, come stand here. Veda, come. Hari Bol, come. Come, Viyan, stand. Few girls go that side. That side. Revati? No. Just clapping. Yeah. Okay. Did you get the flag? इसको lyrics दे दो. Come here. ठीक है? All right. This is a song for Guru Maharaj, which the kids have prepared to glorify Guru Maharaj and as an offering from their side. Start. You come near the mic. Our glorious Gurudeva, you are our real hero, you're an epic acharya, dear to Chaitanya and Prabhupada. We really wanna serve you, we always wanna please you, we really wanna serve you, we always wanna please you, O Gurudeva. You've chosen Mayapur to be the first Krishna city in the world. There's excitement and fear and we don't know how to do it. But we believe we can do it, 'cause we still believe in miracles. What's impossible when the Guru blesses his disciples? Our glorious Gurudeva, you are our real hero, you're an epic acharya, dear to Chaitanya and Prabhupada. We really wanna serve you, we always wanna please you, we really wanna serve you, we always wanna please you, O Gurudeva. Through decades of tireless service to His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, you've nurtured His ISKCON by giving all that you had. You've taken Lord Nitai's mercy to every town and village. You've given Gaura's mercy to every corner. Our glorious Gurudeva, you are our real hero, you're an epic acharya, dear to Chaitanya and Prabhupada. We really wanna serve you, we always wanna please you, we really wanna serve you, we always wanna please you, O Gurudeva. When the whole world thought you'll give up and retire, you surprised one and all by doing more and more services. We can see Prabhupada blessing and saying, oh Jayapataka, you're my dear victory flag. Oh Jayapataka, you're my real victory flag. Our glorious Gurudeva, you are our real hero, you're an epic acharya, dear to Chaitanya and Prabhupada. We always wanna serve you, we always wanna please you, we really wanna serve you, we always wanna please you, O Gurudeva, O Gurudeva, O Gurudeva, O Gurudeva. We really wanna serve you, we always wanna please you, we really wanna serve you, we always wanna please you, O Gurudeva, O Gurudeva, O Gurudeva, O Gurudeva. His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Guru Maharaj ki, Vyasa Puja Maha Mahotsav ki, Hari Bol. Prabhu. Thank you for your patience and the technical difficulties. Prabhu, we ready? Okay, you go now.
Srila Haridas. Srila Haridas Thakur, a revered saint in the Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara, lived a remarkable life dedicated to the chanting of the holy names of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Born in the village of Buran, in what is now Bangladesh, Srila Haridas Thakur's life is a testament to unwavering devotion and the universal nature of spirituality. His background as a Mohammedan by birth did not deter his deep connection with the Supreme Lord. Srila Haridas Thakur's devotion to the holy names began to draw attention, and not all of it was positive. A landholder named Ramachandrakar was the zamindar of that district. He was envious of Vaishnavas and was therefore a great atheist. Unable to tolerate that such respect was being offered to Haridas Thakur, Ramachandrakar planned in various ways to dishonor him. By no means could he find any fault in the character of Haridas Thakur.
Is it also true that last week the residents of Benapur village visited Haridas?
Sarkar, not only did they visit him, they followed him.
Every day a large group of people visits that simple thatched hut in the forest, even though he comes from an untouchable family.
People from all classes, the rich and the poor, the learned and the simple, everyone is getting attracted by his charm.
That low-class Mohammedan, he is contaminating our society by chanting our Vedic mantras, which can only be chanted by high-born Brahmanas.
He will definitely go to hell for this.
As the Zamindar of Benapur, it is my sacred duty to protect innocent people from being misled. They must once again realize that it is Ram Chandra Khan who is their well-wishing friend and not that beggar Haridas. When they needed food, they came to Ram Chandra Khan. When they needed clothes and shelter, they came to Ram Chandra Khan. When they needed money, they came to Ram Chandra Khan. And now the same wretched people go to beg from that Haridas? Arey, what can this pauper give them? Chanting Krishna's name is not going to fill their hungry bellies.
Sarkar, don't be so disturbed. He will surely devise some plan to discredit him.
Discredit him. Wherever I go, all I hear is Haridas, Haridas, Haridas. Intolerable. I have tried everything in my power to destroy his popularity, but I have not been able to find a single fault in his character. But soon, I will do something publicly to expose him. Expose him. Expose Haridas. Expose him. Bimal, go and find the most beautiful women in the entire district of Benapur. Go, Bimal, go.
Yes, Sarkar.
Several prostitutes were summoned for the wicked plan. Among them, a young and attractive woman named Hirabai was selected. She promised Ramchandrakant that she would captivate the mind of Haridas Thakura within 3 days.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
At night, the prostitute, after dressing herself most attractively, went to the cottage of Haridas Thakura with great jubilation. After offering obeisances to the tulsi plant, she went to the door of Haridas Thakura, offered him obeisances, and stood there. She expressed her desire to unite with Haridas Thakura.
I have taken a vow to chant the holy name of Sri Krishna a certain number of times every day. I promise that I shall fulfill your desires after I complete my chanting. In the meantime, please be seated and listen carefully to the chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hour after hour passed, but Haridas Thakura remained absorbed in chanting the holy name. As dawn broke, the woman stood disappointed, for the chanting had continued without interruption until morning.
I shall return again tonight.
On the second night, the prostitute returned, still intent on completing the mission given to her by Ramchandrakant. As before, Haridas Thakura continued chanting without pause. Her patience slowly wore away. When dawn finally came, she left, feeling frustrated and unsuccessful. On the third night, she came back once more, now driven by anger and hopelessness.
Haridas! Haridas! For 2 nights you have kept me waiting with your words. Day and night, without rest, your chanting goes on endlessly. Will there never be a moment when it stops?
Hare Rama. Please understand, I am bound by my vow. This month, I have promised to chant 10 million names of Lord Krishna, and I cannot break this sacred promise. Still, I am glad that you have returned once again. Do not worry, you will not leave here unhappy. Sit down now and listen with an open heart to the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare
me. Please forgive me. My life has been filled with many sins and wrong actions. Now I understand that you are not an ordinary person. Truly, you are a Paramahamsa Vaishnava, a pure and exalted servant of the Lord. I was sent by Ramachandra to ruin your reputation. Oh Master, please show me your mercy and save this fallen soul.
I knew about Ramchandra Khan's plan from the beginning. Out of ignorance, he tries to harm me, but his actions do not disturb my heart. I could have left this place long ago, but I stayed, only for one reason, to help you and give you spiritual deliverance.
Oh Master, now I am surrendered unto you. Please be my spiritual master. Instruct me on how I can give up my material life and attain pure love of Krishna.
First of all, give up all the wealth you have earned. Go home and distribute whatever property you have to the Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas. Then return to this cottage and stay here forever in this beautiful heart. Vani Kani Chapa Pani Brahma Hatya Dikani Cha Pani Pani Pranasanti Padakshina Pade Pade. Chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra continuously and serve Tulsi Maharani by watering her and offering prayers. In this way, you will very soon attain the center of the lotus feet of Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
The prostitute shaved her head and put on a single cloth and followed the footsteps of her spiritual master. She chanted 300,000 names of Krishna every day before the sacred Tulsi plant. In this way, the prostitute attained purity and devotion. Then Haridas Thakura happily came to Fulia and stayed in a cave by the bank of the sacred Ganga, offering his holy association to all who visited him. However, his rapidly increasing popularity provoked the envy of proud Orthodox Brahmins and the hostility of fanatical Muslim fundamentalists.
Since we don't know about Haridas, that he took birth in a Muslim family. But today, he has become a preacher of Hindu Dharma. It is possible that by listening to him, the citizens may turn against you.
What are you trying to say, Minister? I don't understand.
Now, time is in your hands. The Lord has given you a lot of mercy. You can save your religion by crushing hundreds of Haridas, not to speak of one.
Don't worry. I will take action immediately. Take Haridas into custody. Haridas, I have heard that you were born in a Muslim family. Why then do you chant the Harinam, which is against Muslim rules?
Your Honor, there is only one God for everyone. When we call ourselves as Hindu or Muslim, the fact is Vedas and Quran both speak the same Supreme Lord who presides equally in everyone's heart. We should know without a doubt that we are merely an instrument of the Lord's desire. Even if my body is cut into pieces and I lose my life, I will never give up chanting the Lord's holy name.
Baba, this culprit is not going to learn like this. By disobeying your orders, he has insulted our religion. He is guilty and he should be punished as severe as possible.
You have spoken the right, my minister.
My suggestion is that he be whipped in 22 marketplaces. And I believe that Haridas will either stop this Harinam or he will die.
Haridas, you still have time. Come to your senses. I can excuse you from all your offenses and enrich you with all the riches from our treasury.
All the riches of the world is nothing comparison to Harinam. This Harinam is benefiting everyone. This is all blissful. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Can your Harinam protect you from getting whipped in 22 market?
This Harinam is able to eradicate all the discourse of the world.
Is that so?
Haridas, do you have so much faith in this Harinam? If no harm comes to you after being bitten in 22 marketplace, then I will be convinced that your Harinam has got divine strength.
If you are proven wrong, then you will disappear with Harinam.
Take him away. Whip him in 22 marketplaces or destroy him so that no other Haridas will be born.
Haridas, they will kill you. These people are very cruel. Stop your chanting. Prabhu, I have obtained this human form of body now. I am destroying my past sins. Let me receive the reactions of my previous sins. Please don't beat him. Please, I beg you. It says in the Gita that life and death are one with Krishna. Then how can they take my life? We will take your life. How much longer you will tolerate our beating? Get away, old man. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Why don't you listen to the Nawab? Today, I will listen to this Nawab. But tomorrow, another Nawab will threaten me to call God with another name. So do you think, because of being afraid of getting beaten, I should listen to him? Yes, we will make you to agree with us. Maharaj, never. I will not sell my soul, even at the expense of his fame.
If you people stop like this, then I will have to complain to the law. Go beat him.
Normally, the type of beating that was being given to Haridas would have killed an ordinary man after only 2 or 3 marketplaces. When his torturers saw that he was still alive after 22 marketplaces, they began to worry.
Haridas, why beating you? Our hands have become full of blisters. Please have mercy on our children. It was Nawab's order to kill you. Now he will surely kill us. No. Don't worry. If my living is making it difficult for you to live, then what is the use of my life? I will myself leave this body. Do not worry. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. He's dead. He is dead now. He is dead. Yes, he is dead now. Haridas is dead now. Haridas is dead now. Haridas mara geche.
He is dead. He was guiding our innocent citizen down the wrong path. Bury his body.
No! Haridas has engaged in such sinful activities. He should not be buried, but thrown into the river.
God, throw him into the river. If anyone dares to chant Harinam, then he will meet the same result.
Haridas's body was flung into the Ganges. To everyone's surprise, Haridas floated to the other shore where he climbed onto dry land and started chanting the holy names in a loud voice, walking into the direction of Fulia.
Haridas is alive! Haridas is alive! Jai! Haridas Thakur ki Jai!
Haridas Thakur, I have personally came to beg your forgiveness. Out of ignorance, we have committed great offense against you. Please be merciful and forgive us for the suffering we have caused.
Haridas, please forgive me. Please forgive for my brutal and offensive behavior.
I hereby declare today that you may live wherever you like and do whatever wish, and freely propagate the glories of Harinam. Haridas Thakur ki Jai! Haridas Thakur ki Jai! Haridas Thakur ki Jai!
Haridas Thakur forgave them, and by his grace, Kazi and Nawab were able to become free of their evil misdeeds. After several years of traveling and preaching, Srila Haridas Thakur finally made his residence at Jagannath Puri. As Haridas Thakur grew old, it became more and more difficult for him to maintain his vow of chanting 3 lakhs of names every day.
Jaya Jaya
One day, the personal servant of Lord Chaitanya came to visit him.
Oh, Namacharya. Govinda. Govinda. Thakur, it is my great pleasure to offer you the Ramanams of Lord Jagannath Mahaprasad. Please accept it. Thank you, Govinda. Thank you for showing mercy upon me. How can I repay your love? Oh, Haridas Thakur, please do not say like this. Govinda, today I shall observe fasting. Fasting? But why? Because I have not yet finished my rounds. My regular number of rounds. Oh no, Govinda, it has been my vow for years not to eat anything without finishing my fixed number of rounds. But Mahaprasad, yes, you are right. You have brought Mahaprasad, which is non-different from Krishna. How can I neglect it? Hare Krishna, Mahaprasad, Jai Jagannath. Thank you, Govinda.
When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard that Haridas Thakur was unwell, he came to see him.
Gopal Govinda Ram Sudham Amar Giridhari Gopinath Madan Mohan Gopal Govinda Ram Sudham Giridhari Gopinath Madan Mohan Haribal 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 Bahu tule neche neche Haribal Haribal
Haridas, Haridas.
My Lord, welcome. Please be seated.
Govinda told me that you are not well. Tell me, what is the matter, Haridas?
My body is all right, my Lord. But my mind and intelligence are not well.
How is that possible? Your mind and intelligence are always immersed in the loving remembrance of Lord Krishna. Tell me then, Haridas, what is your actual disease?
My disease is that I am unable to complete my rounds.
You are unable to complete your rounds? Now you've become old, Haridas. You may reduce the number of rounds that you chant daily. You are already liberated. Indeed, Haridas, you are so pure that demigods desire your association and offer you respect. Even the Ganga desires that Haridas may enter into her waters. Not to talk of touching you, Haridas. Simply by seeing you, one cuts apart the ropes of karma.
My Lord, kindly hear my plea. I feel in my heart that you will soon bring your pastimes in this world and return to your spiritual home.
Haridas, Haridas.
Before that time comes, kindly let my poor body fall dead at your lotus feet by seeing your moonlight face. I do not wish to witness your last days.
My dear Haridas, please don't speak like this. Krishna is so merciful to you that he must execute whatever you desire. But whatever happiness is mine is all due to your being present with me here in Puri. And it is not at all fitting that you go away and leave me aside.
Yes, Lord.
Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Haridas, Haridas. Haridas, Haridas. Haridas Thakur was the crown jewel and the head of this world. Without him, this world is now bereft of its most valuable gem. Anyone who has seen the festival of Sri Haridas Thakur's passing away, anyone who has chanted and danced here, anyone who has offered sand on the body of Haridas Thakur, and anyone who has joined this festival to partake of the prasad will achieve the favor of Krishna very soon. There is such wonderful power in seeing Haridas Thakur. Say all glories to Haridas Thakur and chant the holy name of Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna! Please give them a big applause and say Hare Krishna for Krishna Prabhu and Kausalya Mataji. They worked tirelessly, and please introduce each individual.
Okay, I'll come from that corner. So that is Dinanath. Dinanath is with Haridas Thakur, and then we have Ajay, and then we have Yamuna Priya Prabhu as Govinda. And we have Toshan as Mahaprabhu, and we have Saloon as Haridas Thakur, and we have Preeti Mataji as Hira, and we have Prabhu's Bipin Prabhu as Mahaprabhu's associate, and then we have Nawab here. Okay, who can guess this? This is Sankalpa Prabhu. Okay. And then we have Prabhu, Mahadesh Prabhu. He acted in two characters, okay, in this drama. So one is the villager, and the other one is Bimal. Prabhu, come in front. Okay, and then we have Sachin Prabhu, yeah, and then we have, anyone don't know this Prabhu? Okay, this is Vanamali Prabhu, who is one of the guards, and then we have Ramchandra Khan, okay. And then, anyone can guess this Prabhu's name? This is Shivash Prabhu, Shivash Nitai Prabhu, okay? Alright, thanks for everyone, okay? And then we have Levan, who also helped with the audio, and also one of the guards, he's standing there, okay? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. We'll continue with the next offering, Sanjay Pastor Prabhu. Yeah,
now everyone can sit here. Now thank you.
Can I call the other people?
Sorry?
Mic एक बार.
After Sanjay, mic is not, yeah. Hare Krishna. After Sanjay Vyas Prabhu, we'll have Sanjali Mataji. After that, Manmohan Nityanand Prabhu.
Mic चल भी रहा है.
लोग शोर बहुत कर रहे हैं.
I know.
थोड़ा वेट कर लीजिए. लोग बैठ जाएं.
Hare Krishna.
It's not working.
Hari Bol. Working? Yeah?
Yes. Offering. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Can I request devotees to go at the back, so we have our bhoga offerings ready over here? Little bit at the back. And can I please request devotees to keep their offering just under 2 minutes, so that we all get an opportunity to talk?
पहले लोग बैठ जाए माता जी. शोर इतना हो रहा है अभी. I'll just ask them to please be seated. ले लो मजाक. Oh yeah, mine won't be in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tap me.
Yeah.
Mine is just 1 minute or 2 minutes. But I'll start after it's quieted down a bit because. The इस वॉल्यूम बढ़ा दीजिए. हाँ बढ़ा दीजिए.
Hare Krishna.
हाँ स्टार्ट करते हो.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
ठीक.
Hare Krishna, dear Prabhujis and Matajis, please bear with us for the next part of the program. So, my Dandavat Pranams unto all of your wonderful lotus feet. My sincere prayers to Shri Shri Radha Gopinath for the well-being and for the good health of Maharaj. I'm very grateful to have been given this opportunity to be amongst all of you and speak in glorification of Maharaj. So, when we first arrived in Sydney, Australia about 20 years ago, Srivas Prabhu was one of the first devotees who we got connected with, and he very mercifully introduced us to the books, the teachings of Srila Prabhupada, and he helped us connect with the temple, connect with the devotees. And back then, Srivas Prabhu lived in Pendle Hill, so we associated with him quite a fair bit. But today, because we work on different services, different projects, we don't connect as much, but I have very fond memories of Prabhu. And if you were to look out and look at the devotees who live in the northwest and the inner west, you will see that most of the devotees have been connected to the temple because of the wonderful disciples of His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Maharaj. And the disciples of Maharaj are not just helping devotees connect by preaching what is said in the scriptures, the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, but they're also preaching via various services like kirtan, cooking, cleaning, book distribution. And in this way, the disciples of His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Maharaj are setting the benchmark of how we can introduce devotees to Krishna consciousness. And so you see that anybody who surrenders to Maharaj, the power of Maharaj is such that that devotee, that person does not just become a devotee, but also becomes empowered to make devotees. And so one day Srivas Prabhu very mercifully, very kindly brought Maharaj to our small apartment, and there were only 3 or 4 people. Jagannath Dev Prabhu was there. I was only 14 years old, and I did not really know Maharaj, but I was observing Maharaj, and Maharaj was smiling. He was having a discussion with us. He was answering questions. He was having a great time. Many years later, I came to know that Maharaj is actually a great personality. He has so many disciples. So many people eagerly await the opportunity to have darshan of Maharaj. And that triggered a realization within me that Maharaj, instead of, say normally people who are very popular, does not really care about how many people are there. He treats every jiva, every soul as very important, and he would give his utmost love and care to the devotees. And this is a quality that I see in all of the disciples of Maharaj as well, that all of you are not just looking for numbers, but you give your love, your care, and you treat every jiva as very important, and what is most important for them is how they can connect with the devotees. And so this word cultivation is so important. Cultivation is such a strong word. It is relatively easier for someone to connect someone to the temple, but to actually ensure that they keep coming back, that all of their doubts are clarified, that they continue to perform some services in regular, that is no easy task. And so I'm very grateful to all of you, to Maharaj, for putting in so much effort, for spilling so much of your blood to ensure that the devotees not just connect, but remain connected. And so my last reflection is that I'm so grateful to Maharaj for his teachings, for his guidance, for his instructions. Whenever I'm in doubt about something and I type in Google, what is the solution for something, then one of the first search results that come is Maharaj's guidance as per the Jaypataka Swami archives. And so some time ago I was in doubt about how to prioritize my services, and so I put in Google, how can we prioritize services ISKCON? And one of the first results that came was from Jaypataka Swami Maharaj, and it said, and someone had already asked the question before, and Maharaj had replied that first you prioritize your chanting, then you prioritize the reading of Srila Prabhupada's books, and then you prioritize your other services. And that guidance really helped me in my devotional life as well. And so Maharaj's instructions on chanting have had such a profound impact on me. Maharaj said, you chant 16 rounds daily. In 1 year you would have chanted 1 crore names of Krishna. And so in India there's a TV show called Kaun Banega Crorepati. So I want all of you to become a crorepati. So you chant 16 rounds daily, and in this way you will become a crorepati. So I'm very grateful to all of you. I'm very grateful to Maharaj. Thank you so much for connecting me to the temple, connecting me to all of you. And I wish you all the very best. And please pray for my devotional journey as well. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Sanjay Vyasa Prabhu. We have Sanjali Mataji now, and after that, Manmohan Nityanand Prabhu. After that, we would request Vipin Nesha Murari Das Prabhuji and Raghupati Prabhu to be ready for their offerings. And please, humble request to keep it under 2 minutes so everybody gets a chance to speak. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, it's very hard to glorify Guru Maharaj in 2 minutes for such a big personality. So I just, recently I was hearing one lecture of Swami Bhagavan Keshav Maharaj, and what he said was, Guru is someone who will make you feel humble, but without making you feel worthless. And as soon as I heard that, I just remembered our Guru Maharaj. And then at this similar time, Anand Prabhu asked me, would you like to glorify Guru Maharaj? And I said, yes, I would. Because I had one incident with Guru Maharaj, which made me feel humble, but not worthless. So that was the last time when Maharaj came here to Australia. It's been more than a decade. So he was giving class about a service, like whoever is talented, they can serve Guru Krishna in this way, that way. Whoever has money can serve Guru in this way. Whoever has strength, they can serve Guru in certain ways. That's what Maharaj says. Then I thought about myself. I don't have talent. I'm not very rich. My health is not very good. I mean, I don't even have so much desire to serve like so many Vaishnavas. Then I asked question to Guru Maharaj in class, asked him, Guru Maharaj, I don't have any of these. How can I serve? And then Guru Maharaj told me that, it was a public class, so everyone was there. So Guru Maharaj told me that, okay, if you don't have desire, associate with those who have desire. You may not have strength to do service for a whole day, but you can do for 1 hour. That's fine. If you may not be able to make a really good food or do so many opulent dishes, but you can at least help devotees cut sabjis or something like that. You may not have great talent, but you can assist the devotees who have talent. And he gave very beautiful example of Lord Ram, as we have just passed the Ram Navami. Guru Maharaj gave the example of Ram, where Ram did not make difference between the service of the Hanuman with the squirrel. So yeah, I'm very fortunate to be accepted as a small squirrel in the this big boat of ISKCON. And thank you all the devotees who allowed me to serve according to my capacity, being so helpful in helping me to execute what Guru Maharaj had said. Hare Krishna.
Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. Dear Guru Maharaj, despite your extremely busy schedule and uncountable services, I am grateful to you for giving me your darshan and mercy earlier this month during auspicious time of Gaura Purnima at Sridham Mayapur. While writing this offering, I was thinking that what good karma I may have done to please Shri Shri Radha Gopinath, to have an opportunity in this life to become your disciple. And then I realized that my only qualification is that I am not at all qualified. But because you are Patita Pavan, you bestow your mercy on the most fallen. Many years ago when you came to Sydney, Australia, I was given a golden opportunity by my senior godbrothers to do some service to you related to my profession. It was not by chance but a divine arrangement for a fallen soul like me to get an opportunity to take your shelter. Since that time, you have protected me and my family at every step of my life. You are truly bestower of mercy on all the fallen souls. I remember how you have always given your mercy to everyone who has come in your contact, whether they are performing bhakti or not yet on the path of spiritual realization. Because of your health issues, you have been admitted to so many hospitals across the globe. And whichever hospital you go, you give your causeless mercy to all the hospital staff, including doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, occupational therapists, and all the allied health. And I sometimes think how fortunate they are. Sorry, I've been asked to cut short 2 minutes. I'll be very quick. And you give your mercy by making them chant or giving them mercy with the Jagannath stick. Dear Guru Maharaj, you have always shown us the path of how to serve a Guru by your own example. Despite of innumerable health issues, you are utilizing every moment to expand Prabhupada's mission. Cutting short again, I just want to say that how you are inspiring every one of us to read Srila Prabhupada's book. You have been awarded Bhakti Sarvabhauma degree recently, and you have read all these books multiple times, but you are doing this to inspire all of us. So thank you, Guru Maharaj, for bestowing your mercy on us. I had a lot more to speak, but because of time constraints, and I've been reminded twice, I'll stop here. But thank you, Guru Maharaj, for your mercy. Please bestow your mercy to all my God brothers, God sisters, and all the Vaishnavas around the world. Please forgive us for any offenses or any mistakes we may have committed. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Srila Vyasa Puja ki jai. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I really apologize for cutting short the offerings. I know it's not possible to glorify Guru Maharaj in under 2 minutes, but we're giving everybody a chance. We've got a few Prabhus here. Raghupati Prabhu is here around. Can you please line up as well, Prabhuji? Thank you.
Hare Krishna. So I have a small poem written for the pleasure of Guru Dev. It's entitled The Brightest Day. In the brightest of days, darkest of nights, you are the source of hope, O divine grace. In the highest mountains, beyond the deepest seas, you are the source of joy, O divine grace. In the farthest of planets or nearest stars, you are the beacon of light, O divine grace. Source of all mercy free, from the branch of the Chaitanya tree, picking me to attach my being, I bow to you, O divine grace. Cooler than 10 million, rising moon so brilliant, Nitai's feet giving asylum, I bow to you, O divine grace. Suffering with lust, anger, greed, under the which Maya I bleed, you raise me from the depths of grief, I bow to you, O divine grace. Every moment in your purview, attachment to you increasing true, gratitude to repay impossibly few, I bow to you, O divine grace. Grasping for thy lotus feet, absorbed in Prabhupada's dream, to preach to all triumphantly, I bow to you, O divine grace. Moment after bestowing, intense and deep hankering, Carried through thy bidding, I bow to you, O divine grace. Praying for thy compassion with banner of victory, Chidanandanima entreats thee, O divine grace.
Hare Krishna everyone. So I'm going to make it very short, and I'm very grateful to see my new God family. I was initiated recently in 2020, beginning of 2020, end of the 2025, and very first thing I observed about Guru Maharaj was like whenever like the servants were serving Guru Maharaj was having his prasadam and also performing his sadhana. Like one side, one servant was carrying the books, other side one servant was trying to feed, and other side one servant was giving the updates for the meetings and everything. In that way, like I got to observe the life of Guru Maharaj. Like he was too busy in Krishna consciousness, like he don't have any time to space out or do anything. And similarly, I'm very grateful to Guru Maharaj for giving me such a beautiful family, God family, and I see his presence in my God family and my senior authorities, because although not being present physically here, like all the guiding authorities, their instruction, their touch are like the Guru Maharaj's personal instructions. And moving forward, like before coming to the Krishna consciousness, it was, I had eyes but I was blind because of ignorance. Okay, there is something like Krishna consciousness or devotional service we need to perform in this lifetime. And how we are guided by the mercy of Guru, we get association of devotees, they take us to chanting, and slowly and gradually we move to the spiritual master. So just a small poem I tried to write, I'll just present. O Guru Maharaj, your presence is like sun in my dark days, like Lord Narasimha Dev in the empty fearful streets, and like cooling breeze and lake in dry desert, like a father while struggling to make decisions. This insignificant servant prays for your blessings and all the God family blessings, so that I can remain humble and useful servant at the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj and Sri Sri Radha Gopinath. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Dear Guru Maharaj, I would like to offer my respectful obeisances unto your lotus feet on this auspicious occasion of your appearance day. All these years, how Guru Maharaj have tirelessly preached, follow the order of his spiritual master, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. And he has joined like numbers of meetings, travels, despite his health conditions. That has been source of inspiration for all of us. And then I know like insignificant person like me can't even like describe his glories properly. One thing I will remember my whole life is how Guru Maharaj pointed at me. Are you taking first initiation? And I was like shocked at the moment, like is Guru Maharaj really pointing at me? And then my heart, I was like most happiest person there, like my spiritual master was pointing at me. And then after the initiation, I called like all the people mostly I know, like, oh, you know, Guru Maharaj pointed at me, Guru Maharaj pointed at me. And I was like feeling so happy. At the moment I felt like someone very unfortunate like me will also be fortunate when they just receive the drop of a mercy of Guru. And Guru Maharaj, I'm very fallen and conditioned person. I have lots of fault within me. My heart is hard like a stone. I always cause trouble to my fellow devotees. How ungrateful I am that I can't find a suitable word to describe your glories as well. But you still accepted me as your disciple. Today on this auspicious day, Guru Maharaj, I beg for your mercy. Please bless me that I may always be able to serve Sri Sri Radha Gopinath my whole life. Please bless me to preach this message of Lord Chaitanya to the whole world. Please bless me that I may be able to distribute Srila Prabhupada book. Please bless me that I may not seek name and fame for myself. Let my only honor and glory be to remain as your menial servant. I pray at the dust of your lotus feet, Guru Maharaj, that one day I may be able to become, I may become worthy of such a fortunate position. Your insignificant servant Madhura Sri Gauradas.
Hi Krishna. You want to speak? You finished? Okay, finished. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, huh? She's going to talk.
Hare Krishna. I would like all the devotees and Mataji, please. I would like to request you to rise up your hands, please, and chant 3 times Hare Krishna, please. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Maharaj ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for coming to this and this auspicious day today. And I don't have words. I just by seeing so many devotees and Matajis all together, and this auspicious day is just exciting. So yeah, and I have to say thank you to everyone and for coming and thank you for everything. Keep chanting Hare Krishna and be happy. Hare
Hare Krishna. Now I think it's the Aarti time. Let's all stand up and take part in the Aarti. Meantime, we'll have a Bhoga offering. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. May we request everyone to please stand up and face the altar. So until 1 o'clock we'll be having the Aarati. After that, we request everyone to please stay back and then face towards Srila Prabhupada. We'll be doing Pushpanjali and Guru Puja, followed by Prasadam feast. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Gopinata Shri Radhe.
Jai Radha Gopinata Radha Gopinata Shri Radhe. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamine Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Rishatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. samsaradava nalalidaloka tanarya karuna ghana ghanatva Raptasya kalyana gunanavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Mahaprabhu ke tananitya kitan Vadritya manasora sena Romanchakampa Sutarangavajo Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Shri Vigrahara Nana Nityanana Shingaratan Mandiramadana Shri Bhagavat Prasada Sadhana Tirtan Hari Bhakta Sangha Tirtaiva Tirtan Bhajanta Sadaiva Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Shri Radhika Madhavayara Para Madhurya Leela Gunarupanamna Pratikshana Sadhana Lalupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda 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 Sakshaddaritvainam samasta shastre yuktastatha bhavyata eva shadi Kintu prabhuya priya eva tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Yasya prasadam Bhagavat prasadam Yasya prasadam Nagati kutapi Edhayam stubham stasya yasastri sandham Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, bolo, bolo. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Bolo, bolo, bolo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे
जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर हत श्री श्रीमती श्रीवन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर हत श्री श्रीमती श्रीवन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी महाराज शिल प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नाम आचार्य शील हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाशादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गो श्यामा कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की व्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माई की यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी की तुलसी महारानी की समवेद गौर भक्त वृंद की युगधर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की शील प्रभुपाद ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की श्री श्री राधा गोपीनाथ भगवान की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories all glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga all glories to Srila Prabhupada Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Hare Krishna. We have come to the final part of this Vyasa Puja Maha Mahotsav. May we request everyone to please stand up and face towards Srila Prabhupada. We are going to do Pushpanjali. Just to stay where you are, we will bring flowers to you, and then after Pushpanjali we will be doing Guru Puja, and then we will serve out the Maha Feast. Hare Krishna. Actually, miscommunication. I thought he was asking for that. Anyway, you have started. No problem. Here it's normal kirtan always. There only samsara dava. Yeah. No problem, bro. No problem. We'll do both. Okay, do Guru Puja and then continue. Up to you whether you want to do here or. But I need the mic for the Pushpanjali.
So then let's you go there. Someone else can sing. You can sing. You need the stand or just mic?
Just the mic, Prabhu. We can bring it.
Many.
நீங்க வாங்க அத விட்டுங்க நீங்க வாங்க Hare Krishna. We are going to start offering Pushpanjali. So Anandamai Gopinath Prabhu will be leading the prayers. Please follow after him. And at the end of the prayers, he'll be saying Esha Pushpanjali 3 times. At the end of every time, you have to offer 1/3 of your flowers. So whatever flowers you get, you have to use that 3 times. So use it shrewdly. Hare Krishna.
Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swa Padantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatha Anvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Anvitamscha Namavam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swamin Iti Namine Nama Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaurakata Dhamadhaya Nagara Grama Tarine Namavam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namavam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine Sri Varshabhanavi Devi Dayitaya Kripabdhaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dayine Prabhave Namaha Madhuryojvala Premadhya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Viruddha Apasiddhanta Dvantaharine Namo Gaurakishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambha Rasambhode Padambujaya Te Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gauravirbhava Bhumestvam Nirdeshta Sajjana Priyaha Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannathaya Te Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Yevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam
Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namusute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vansha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha namo om vishnupadaya krishna pristhaya bhutale shrimate bhaktivedanta swaminiti namine namaste saraswati devi gauravani pracharine nirvishesha shunyavadi pashyata deshatarine jai shri krishna chaitanya prabhu nityananda shri advaita gadadhar shri vasadi gaur bhaktavinda hare krishna 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 hare 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 rama 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 hare 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 krishna 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 hare 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 rama 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 hare 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 krishna 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 hare 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 ram ram hare hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
In this way, people engage in various laborious activities and their attachment to body, home, family, nation, and community becomes more and more deeply. This is simply followed.
Hare Krishna. So as we know that this is an allegorical story of King Puranjana, and it is being dictated by Nada Muni to King Prachina Barishad, who himself is Puranjana in this case. And this text basically sums up the whole existence of a jiva in this material world, and the root cause of every jiva's problem in this material existence is our false ego. The false ego of being a proprietor, being an enjoyer, and being the controller. So, as one becomes more and more entangled in this conception of I am the proprietor, one becomes more and more greedy to acquire more things in life. And as one becomes more and more engulfed by the conception of I am the enjoyer, one becomes more and more lusty. And lust primarily develops through the sense of tongue, and it manifests into the gross, most attractive form of sexual life. Then there is the controllership. As one gets more and more engulfed in this feeling of controllership, one becomes more angry or one becomes more insecure in nature, depending on one's disposition. If one is very fearful in nature, or one has low self-esteem and confidence, then because one is contaminated by I am this controller, he becomes insecure in nature and he faces more and more fear in this life. But if one is over self-esteemed, or
more puffed up in the false ego, then one becomes angry because he's not able to control situations. So we can see how a living entity basically works his whole life to gain some wealth for material sense gratification. Because if a living entity is not engaged in his eternal constitutional position, which is to serve Krishna, then automatically one has to serve the senses. And that is what is happening to each and every one of us. Even the devotees are guilty of pleasing their own senses. And we can see the proportion we are attached to Krishna, or attached to reading about Krishna, hearing about Krishna, chanting his glories and associating with advanced devotees. To that extent, we can say that we have come out of this entanglement of material sense gratification. And to that extent, we are not. We should know that we are still demoniac in nature. And that is the goal, to actually build ourselves so strong that we can always remember Krishna, always serve him, and always chant his glories or his holy name. So that is the position of a pure devotee of Krishna, who is always in samadhi. He's always remembering Krishna. Krishna is always within his heart, and he has no attraction for the lower taste. As Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, that the lower taste can only be given up when one experiences the higher taste. And the proportion to which we feel that can testify our advancement in the spiritual consciousness. But if you are not experiencing that higher taste, then it means that maybe we are committing too many aparadhs, or maybe we are not serious enough, or maybe we have not really woken up from our deep slumber of this materialistic civilization. So when one goes to acquire more and more wealth, everybody wants love, right? So everybody looks for that relationship in this material world. And naturally the attraction is towards the female, so we want to have kids, children, and we want to have a family of our own, because that is our spiritual nature. We have a family in the spiritual world. We have a father and mother in the spiritual world. They give birth to us in that parampara, as we say, in the Vrindavan Brajvasis. We take birth. We have parents. We have friends. We have a lover. We have a whatever your relationship is with Krishna, and everything is in its original state. But when we are in this material world, because of that perverted false ego, we build a family of our own, because we are all trying to imitate Krishna. Because Krishna is the only enjoyer, he is the only controller, and he is the only proprietor of everything. As Prabhupada says here, Bhoktaram Yagna Tapasa Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. So one begets children, as a matter of fact, because one wants happiness. Then these kids, throughout their lives, they say sweet words to their parents. When they are young, they are not able to pronounce words, and they spell it in broken languages, and this the parent becomes quite attached to them. It's quite natural. As one spends more and more time with the false reality, and becomes more and more attached to that state of happiness, then one becomes more and more entangled. One thinks that my kids or my grandsons or my wife or my husband are the only way through which I can actually be happy in this world. And that's why you will see that most people are so protective, which is natural, one should be, but you'll see some are overprotective or over jealous, over angry, over lusty towards their wife, towards their children, and that means that they have, the more one is angry, the more one is lusty, the more one is greedy, the more deep-rooted the attachment is to this material world. these sons and children, if we only look at it from a very philosophical point of view, not emotional point of view, then when they grow up, then all this money actually goes to them, and everything that we have earned, all our houses, riches, name and fame goes to our children. And ultimately the jiva who thought that I am happy in this world by my family, all of a sudden he has nothing. He has no wealth, he has no name, he has no family. And if in case he has imparted proper Vedic wisdom and culture to their children, then the children uphold the religious values and they take care of their parents, they help them to advance in Krishna consciousness. But unfortunately, the age that we are present in, everybody wants to be their own master. Nobody wants to serve their parents. And thus they leave home at 15 or 16 and they go find a job, etc., etc. So the parents are left with a very deep void within their heart. And because they don't know about the supreme reality, they don't know about the purpose of life, they then again go to different objects like community, society, and different kind of groups to fill that void. And thus we have a lot of groups and and communities that we'll see where people come and interact on a specific subject, which can fill up their time, which can help them feel a sense of belonging to this world, to the nation. And ultimately then, because the goal is lost, they eventually die, and whatever they think of at the time of a death, maybe their children or maybe their dog. A lot of people have dogs nowadays, and they think about that person or that thing, and they eventually get that state, and their consciousness remains the same. And the more they do all of these things, the more they get attached to the material nature. And thus we see how and why devotees always ask, I've been chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra for so many years, and I still feel so lusty. I still feel that I have not progressed. So the reason is because of our millions of lives of this materialistic life, in which each and every moment we were just putting more and more knots, one after another. And in order to open that in one lifetime is quite a big challenge. But if one is sincere, if one is determined, then Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that one whose purpose is resolute, a determination is fixed, that person's purpose is resolute in nature. So that person can actually take the shelter of the mercy of Shri Guru and Gauranga, and through his sincerity, only by his sincerity, that person can come out of this material world. Krishna, who is inside your heart, he guides you. He guides you on what to do, what not to do. Krishna manifests as a spiritual master, and the spiritual master guides the disciple. And if we just follow the instruction of the spiritual master, because the spiritual master is can see everything, can see, and he's directly connected with Krishna, the instructions that he gives is coming from Krishna himself. So whatever he tells, if we just follow it from our heart, and we'll eventually come to know why he said these things to me, and the material knot will get very softened. So Krishna also says that this attachment to sense objects and our mind can be eradicated or cut from its source by the development of knowledge. The knowledge being Aham Brahmasmi is the first stage of realization that one achieves when one understands that I am not this body. One can intellectually debate that, okay, I am not this body, I am not my mind, I am not the intelligence. But to put that into actual experience, we see that Krishna says that out of many thousand peoples, many millions of peoples who endeavor to achieve perfection, one actually achieves perfection. And out of many such people who have achieved that perfection, one hardly knows me. He does not say one knows me, he says one hardly knows me. So first, he says that one who is trying to come up to the Brahma platform, Brahma Bhuta platform, that is actually itself very rare. There are thousands of people are trying, but only one realizes the fact that I am not this body, I am not this mind, I am not the intelligence, and I am certainly not the false ego. And then, out of many such people, one may, out of causeless mercy, know who is Krishna, who is Srimati Radharani, who is Guru. But we are so fortunate that Mahaprabhu himself is distributing this Krishna Prema. And we are in the parampara in which we can go to the highest destination just by the mercy of Sri Guru and Gauranga. And if we take to this process of Bhakti Yoga very seriously, then Prabhupada in most of his purports tells that one need not worry about the Brahma Bhuta platform. One can automatically come up to that platform and one can know about Krishna. As a matter of fact, devotional service, real devotional service begins when we are on that liberated stage. Only in that stage we are in constant touch with Krishna and we can understand what he wants and act in a spontaneous basis. Until then, it's just like practice, just like practicing in the nets. So this knowledge, how do we develop it? It's quite simple, right? Guru, Sadhu and Shastra. We have to follow the footsteps of our previous acharyas and how they lived, how they preached, and we have to read the Shastras more and more so that we can imbibe the messages very deeply in our consciousness. And Sadhu is one who always speaks about Krishna or chants Krishna's name. And when you are serious enough, Krishna himself gives you the Guru, or makes the Guru seen through you, and the Sadhu also comes eventually in your life. So one may ask that I am such a sinful person, I have been in this material world for so long, then how can I even consider myself a devotee? I know I'm chanting the holy names, but I still have a lot of sinful activities and thoughts in my mind. So Mahaprabhu says this, that there was a group of pilgrims that used to come from Orissa every month in Jagannath Puri. And first year they came and they asked Mahaprabhu, who is a devotee? Mahaprabhu said, one who chants the name of Krishna once, that person is a devotee. Then the next year, again these pilgrims came, they asked the same question. The Mahaprabhu said, one who chants the name of Krishna incessantly, that person is a devotee. And the third time they came, Mahaprabhu said, one upon seeing whom other people chant the holy name, that person is a devotee. So we can understand that there are three levels of a devotee: Uttamadhikari, Madhyamadhikari and Kanishtadhikari. We are all, at least for me, I know that I am in a Kanishta stage where I sometimes chant, sometimes try to enjoy my senses, but Prabhupada says that each and every person should at least raise themselves to a Madhyama platform, where one has controlled their senses to a very high degree or extent, and one is always chanting the names of Krishna and is receiving the mercy of Krishna. As a matter of fact, while chanting the holy names, there are also three stages of chanting the holy name. What is it? If anybody knows? Three stages of chanting. Nama. Yes, Maharaji? Namaprad, then Nama. Yes. So first is Nama Aprad, which every neophyte like us, me, we are chanting. We chant, but we are not aware of what aprads we are committing. This is the most prevalent stage of sadhana, and most of our years will be spent in Namaprad, because we are so sinful in nature, we are so fallen down that even to come up to the consciousness of a human being takes a lot of time. And thus we keep on chanting and eventually realize what are mistakes we are doing, and Krishna guides us through his mercy, and we eventually come up to a stage where we are very aware of what aparads we are making, and consciously try our best to not make any aparad. This stage is characterized by namabhas, which is like the sun rays of the sun. So before the sun rises on the horizon, we can see the sun rays are spreading, right? So it is that. Krishna has not come yet, but his Brahma Jyoti is here. So we are coming towards that liberated stage when we are chanting the holy name and we feel a lot of mercy coming in, but we are not able to still see Krishna, his holy name, his form, pastimes, associates. But Gaur Govinda Maharaj says that everybody, and even Prabhupada says, because everybody should be a Madhyamadhikari. So the Madhyamadhikari is one who should actually chant the Namabhas name of Krishna. And coming up to the Uttamadhikari, Uttamadhikari is one who chants the pure name of Krishna, which means if he chants only one name of Krishna, it will produce so much ecstasy that it can drown the whole area or whole universe, as a matter of fact. Because one name of Krishna, Rupa Goswami says, is so potent that it can deliver the whole universe. That is the potency of the holy name. So, yes, and the biggest offense, as we know, is Vaishnava Aparad and Guru Aparad. So, because we are in a material consciousness, we should be very careful to not see Guru as an ordinary living entity. Even though he may be performing all the activities that we do, but still we should know that the Guru Tattva is the thing that descends onto him, and that makes him all spiritual. So Guru is not a person. One should always look at Guru in terms of Tattva. You should know that being that I'm surrendered to, he is a fully surrendered soul of Krishna, and the Guru Tattva is present within him. He is a representative of the Guru Parampara. He is a representative of Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami. And thus, most of the times, the biggest aparad that we do, as I said, is two of them. But in terms of Guru aparad, is that because we are not at that moment in our spiritual consciousness, or we are very much encaged by our material consciousness, we commit aparad unknowingly or unconsciously, thinking that he is just a normal being. He is eating, like for example, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's nephew, when Mahaprabhu was eating in Sarvabhauma's house. What is his name? Son-in-law, yeah, Amoga. So Amoga had that consciousness where he said that, oh, Mahaprabhu is a sannyasi, why is he eating so much? But he did not know that he is a Supreme Personality of Godhead. So one should be very careful on what to say, what to think, and what to feel towards the Guru. And that is why we have so many rules, that whenever we see the Guru or even a photo of him, we should pay obeisances. We should always stay quiet in the temple room, because we are in the direct presence of Sri Guru and Gauranga always. The Vigraha of Krishna is not different from him in all aspects, but still we forget it. And many times in the temple room we are chatting, we are just giggling around. Why? Because we are not aware. But if we are aware of the importance of the potency, then we will not commit these aparads. And what happens is that when we commit these aparads, then we only get affected. Our bhajan gets weaker, and our nishtha, our faith towards the scriptures, towards Sri Guru, towards the sadhu, that also gets weakened. So it takes more time for us to come up to that spiritual platform. But if we are aware of these aparads, if we are very conscious, then advancement becomes very easy. We are not hindered by so many aparads. So, yes, this... So we see how So today I'm just going to conclude with this, that Puranjana, which means each and every living entity, is entrapped in this material world because of his or her false ego, and the only process to come out of this false ego is to take to devotional service with all our heart. And in order to do that, we have to be very aware of what aparadhs we are committing, so that our devotional journey does not become slackened. And the biggest aparadh we should be aware of is Nam aparadh and Guru aparadh. Every other aparadh can be taken care by the holy name as we chant, but these two aparadhs, if we commit, then it's that's quite tricky. You have to really repent. And I asked a Vaishnava what is the remedy for it, and he said that the only remedy is you do more Nam Bhajan intensely and do Sadhu Seva or Guru Seva. Only that can eradicate the remaining effects of this Vaishnava Aparadh or Guru Aparadh. And obviously approaching that person and asking for forgiveness from your deep heart. So yes, thank you for attending this Bhagavatam class. If there are any questions, you please ask, correct me please. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. So it's said that this material world is a reflection of the spiritual world, and so the question is that like we have a spiritual, like we have a material family in this world, do we also have a spiritual family in the spiritual world? And how does this, how can we understand this? Is that the question, right? Yeah, so this material world is a reflection of the spiritual world, a perverted reflection, because everything is original and pure in the spiritual world. So whatever you see in this world is, Prabhupada says, has its source in the spiritual world. So even the families that you see has its source in the spiritual world. Like if you see in Dwarika, Krishna has 16,108 wives, and he has 10 children with each of them, and he has a whole dynasty basically. And he's the nephew of Queen Kunti. He is the brother of Pandavas and friend of Arjuna. So he has so many relations. So you can see that that is the original relationship, where Krishna is in the center. Similarly, when we achieve perfection, we have a original family in the spiritual world that has been assigned by either Sri Radha or Sri Guru. And when we attain that Swarupa or that perfection, then we are born from a specific mother or father that are in the entourage of Krishna's Brajvasis, or whatever your desire is. If you want to go to Vaikuntha, you can go to Vaikuntha as well. And we have a specific relationship with Krishna. With that can be of a friend, of a lover, of a paternal instinct, of a servant, or what is the other one? Or you can just be neutral, like you can be a tree or a bird or a flower or a leaf, yeah, or the dust of Vrindavan. Yeah, so yeah, I hope that answers your question. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Samaveda Gaur Bhaktavinda ki, Jai Nitai Gaur Premanande. Samaveda Gaur Bhaktavinda.
Bhakti towards devotion. So it's very nice to attend temple programs. So today is a very auspicious day. Tomorrow is Ram Navami, the birthday of Lord Ram. So today I will touch little bit on that occasion. we always hear about, Lord. Definitely all of his pastimes are very realizable, and definitely Lord, wherever he goes, like there is victory and there is some happiness, some form of joy in the heart of the devotees. That is why Lord Ram, Lord Krishna, they take many incarnations and perform many pastimes for the pleasure of devotees, and to even give examples of how to progress in devotional service. So I'll go to that in the latter half of the class. So I will try to continue with the class at the moment. So today we are reading from 5th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. 4th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 27, verse number 11. Please repeat after me. Ijecha kratuvir ghorair, Ijecha kratuvir ghorair, Dikshita pasumarakai, Devan pitrin bhutapatin, Nana kamo yatha bhavan, Ijecha kratuvir ghorair, Dikshita pasumarakai, Devan pitrin bhutapatin, Nana kamo yatha bhavan, Ijecha kratuvir ghorair, Dikshita pasumarakai, Devan pitrin bhutapatin, Nana kamo yatha bhavan. Prabhus. Word to word translation. Ije, he worshipped. Cha, also. Kratubhihi, by sacrifices. Ghoraihi, costly. Dikshitahi, Dikshitaha, inspired. Pasumarakahi, wherein poor animals are killed. Devan, the demigods. Pitrin, forefathers. Bhutapatin, great leaders of human society. Nana, various. Kamaha, having desires. Yatha, like. Bhavan, you. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. The great sage Narada continued, "My dear King Prachina Barishat, like you, King Puranjana also became implicated in so many desires. Thus he worshipped demigods, forefathers and leaders with various sacrifices, which were all very ghastly, because they were inspired by the desire to kill animals." Purport. In this verse, says Narada discloses that the character of Puranjana was being described to give lessons to King Prachina Barishat. Actually, the entire description was figuratively describing the activities of King Prachina Barishat. In this verse, Narada frankly says, "Like you, Yatha Bhavan," which indicates that King Puranjana is none other than King Prachina Barishat himself. Being a great Vaishnava, Narada Muni wanted to stop animal killing in sacrifices. He knew that if he tried to stop the king from performing sacrifices, the king would not hear him. Therefore, he is describing the life of Puranjana. But in this verse, he discloses the intention, although not fully, by saying, "Like you." Generally, the karmis who are attached to increasing descendants have to perform so many sacrifices and worship to so many demigods for future generations, as well as to satisfy so many leaders, politicians, philosophers and scientists, to make things go on properly for future generation. The so-called scientists are very eager to see that future generations will live very comfortably, and as such they are trying to find different means of generating energy to drive locomotives, cars, airplanes and so on. Now they are exhausting the petroleum supply. These activities are described in Bhagavad Gita 2.41. Vyavasayatmika buddhir ekeha kuru nandana bahu shakhahi anantascha buddhayo abhivashayinam. Those who are on the spiritual path are resolute in purpose, and their aim is one. O beloved child of the Kurus, the intelligence of those who are irresolute is many branched. Actually, those who are in knowledge of everything are determined to execute Krishna consciousness. But those who are rascals, mudha, sinners, duskritinaha, and the lowest of mankind, naradhamaha, who are bereft of all intelligence, mayaya parita jnanaha, and who take shelter of demonic way of life, asuram bhavam asritaha, are disinterested in Krishna consciousness. As such, they become implicated and take on so many activities. Most of these activities center around the killing of animals. Modern civilization is centered around killing animal or animal killing. Karmis are advertising that without eating meat, their vitamin value and vitality will be reduced. So to keep oneself fit, to work hard, one must eat meat, and to digest meat, one must drink liquor. And to keep the balance of drinking wine and eating meat, one must have sufficient sexual intercourse to keep fit to work very hard like an ass. There are two ways of animal killing. One way is in the name of religious sacrifices, and all the religions of the world, except the Buddhists, have a program for killing animals in places of worship. According to Vedic civilization, the animal eaters are recommended to sacrifice a goat in the temple of Kali under certain restrictive rules and regulations and eat flesh. Similarly, they are recommended to drink wine by worshipping goddess Chandika. The purpose is restriction. People have given up all this restriction. Now they are regularly opening wine distilleries and slaughterhouses and indulging in drinking alcohol and eating flesh. A Vaishnava Acharya like Narada Muni knows very well that persons engaged in such animal killing in the name of religion are certainly becoming involved in the cycle of birth and death, forgetting the real aim of life, to go home back to Godhead. Thus the sage Narada, while instructing Srimad Bhagavatam to Vyasa Muni, condemned the karma kanda fruitive activities mentioned in the Vedas. Narada told Vyasa, Jugupshitam dharma krite anushasataha shvabharaktasya mahan vyatikramaha yadvakyato dharma itittaraha stito na manyate tasya nivaranam janaha. The people in general are naturally inclined to enjoy, and we have encouraged them in that way in the name of religion. This is verily condemned and is quite unreasonable, because they are guided under your instructions. They will accept such activities in the name of religion and will hardly care for prohibitions. Bhagavatam 1.5.15. Srila Narada Muni chastised Vyasadeva for compiling so many Vedic supplementary scriptures, which are all intended for guiding the people in general. Narada Muni condemned these scriptures because they do not mention direct devotional service. Under Narada's instruction, direct worship of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as described in Srimad Bhagavatam, was set forth by Vyasadeva. The conclusion is that neither the Supreme Personality of Godhead Vishnu nor his devotees ever sanctions animal killing in the name of religion. Indeed, Krishna incarnated himself as Lord Buddha to put an end to animal killing in the name of religion. Animal sacrifice under the name of religion is conducted by the influence of Tamoguna, the mode of ignorance, as indicated in the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita 18.31 to 32. Yaya dharmam adharmam cha karyam eva cha ayathavat prajanati buddhi sa partha rajasi adharmam dharmam iti ya manyate tamasha brita sarvarthan viparitamscha buddhi sa partha tamasi. That understanding, which cannot distinguish between the religious way of life and irreligious, between action that should be done and action that should not be done, that imperfect understanding, O son of Pritha, is in the mode of passion. The understanding which considers irreligion to be religion and religion to be irreligion under the spell of illusion and darkness, and strives always in the wrong direction, O Partha, is in the mode of ignorance. Those who are involved in the mode of ignorance manufacture religious system for killing animals. Actually, dharma is transcendental. As Lord Sri Krishna teaches, we must give up all other systems of religion and simply surrender unto Him. So dharman paritejya, sarva dharman paritejya. Thus the Lord and His devotees and representatives teach the transcendental dharma, which does not allow animal killing at all. At the present moment, it is the greatest misfortune that in India, many so-called missionary workers are spreading irreligion in the name of religion. They claim an ordinary human being to be God and recommend meat eating for everyone, including so-called sannyasis. Om Agyanam Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Vena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manuvishtam Stapitam Vena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsta Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakhan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute तप्ता कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।